Good morning. I invite you to take a few moments to breathe and reflect with me on themes of spring and rebirth. Please take a moment to settle yourself in a comfortable position and take a moment to take a couple of slow and deep breaths. Take your time, breathe in slowly, and then slowly release your breath. Take another deep breath, peacefully and gently and slowly, and then gently release it. It has been interesting to experience spring this year. It has occurred to me several times that spring seems particularly audacious this year. Doesn't it know that there's a pandemic? Doesn't it know that there's a health and economic crisis? I found myself walking around, honestly confused at times, forgetting what I was doing, all in my head and stressed and worried. And then something caught my attention, and I looked and was almost startled to see peach trees blooming, or wild violets in my yard, or a bright new dandelion, so bold and confident. And the thoughts that are so often swirling in my head are so discordant with the happy songs of the birds in the morning and the comfortingly familiar sounds of crickets and frogs in the evening. And I think, oh yes, all this is still happening too. And I feel as though they're speaking to us if we want to hear. They're telling us that we can indeed go forward, just as everything is always doing, whether we take time to notice it or not. They're telling us that spring and summer, light and birth, growth and giving, and sowing and reaping are all still happening. And they're asking us to join them. They're reminding us that there is beauty and the creation of new life and ideas and art. They're reminding us that there's living to be done, and we don't want to miss it. We don't know what the world and our lives will bring, but perhaps celebrating the beauty, renewal, growth, and blooming in spring can help us with the adversities and struggles and fears that we also experience. If you're like me and have been struggling to find meaning, understanding, and hope, please take a few moments with me now and as we go about our weeks to try to find things in our world that get us out of our worries for a bit, that bring us joy. Let us try to see things that may give us hope. As spring is upon us, Mother Nature offers comfort, solace, hope, and insight. May we listen to her timeless wisdom. Blessed be.